Just 17 assists tonight. I think second lowest total for you guys in the game this season.
Yeah.
Just what did you see that kind of led?
Just back-to-back nights. I thought the difference in the two teams' trust ball movement was visual. You we've had it. We've lost it the last couple of games, and we got to get it back.
That ball movement, getting something on the second side. How do you, I guess, get more of it? How do you
Well, we've
create
done it
something?
all year, so it's not like we need to recreate anything. We just need to do it through our offense. Our offense has done it. It's not like it'd be one thing if you were saying, man, your offense hasn't done it all year. We have done it all year for whatever reason. And it could be being too competitive at times. Guy gets it, thinks he can beat the guy, the ball stops. But I just don't know. I do know you don't win when the ball stops. I don't care what team it is. Ball movement, trust, it uplifts your entire team. And I just didn't think we did that tonight. I didn't see our threes. We had 31 threes. We did miss a lot of good shots, and it seems like they made every one they got. But I do think when you move the ball more, those shots become easier for those guys taking them. They go so long in between touching the ball, I think it's very difficult to make a shot.
I know we had talked about fourth quarter offense a week or two ago. I think it's 11 fourth quarter points before you bring the reserves in.
Yeah.
Just what did you see maybe in that fourth quarter that was such a struggle?
Same thing, though. I thought after the first quarter, we didn't play good. It had nothing to do with the fourth quarter. In the second quarter, we scored 20 points. So I thought from when we subbed in with the second unit and they stopped moving the ball, we never got our rhythm back. I thought we lost our rhythm from that point on.
With the Cavs' ball movement, how were they able to put you guys into defensive rotations?
Just by that, beating us. I thought they beat us off the dribble early. Honestly, I look at the game, guys, and they scored a bunch down the stretch. But defensively, we were good enough to win the game. Offensively, we were not good enough to win the game. Loose ball wise, offensively, we were not good enough. I thought just standard defense, we did enough to win the game. We didn't do anything else enough to win the game tonight.
This next month was always going to be a tough stretch for you guys.
Yeah.
Just what do you want to see from your team when you're going
Just
against
one game. I'm not looking at the month as a whole. Obviously we want health as much as we can. We just got to keep building with the new guys to get them acclimated. And we got to be consistent in the way we play. Every time we play right, it's hard to beat us. And every time we don't, anyone can beat us. And we go back and forth too much.
Kevin Porter Jr. came in about 7 minutes into the third quarter, a lot earlier than he's been coming in lately. And then you go to Dame later in the quarter and have him out there with that second unit lineup. Does that have anything to do with the maybe previous minute restrictions you had, or is this just a new look you're
that
trying?
was just our rotation tonight.
Yeah.
We talked about before the game. We've been playing all five off. We're not going to, as I said the other day, we're not going to do that in the playoffs. We're trying to get through the regular season right now. But tonight, we struggled with the two guys off, so we went back with Dame.
And do you think with Porter, I mean, he looked like he was about to kind of get going in a way he did last night, maybe with some of those jumpers he was taking.
Yeah.
And he was in the closing lineup last night. It was an option there in the fourth quarter too.
Yeah, they're all an option. We got a lot of players, between A.J. Green, Scoot, TP, Gary Trent, Bobby, who's not here. We got a lot of players that are option in the fourth quarter.
It's been about a month now with the new guys. I'm curious, just how long do you think it takes both them as players and you guys as a team to really acclimate to new
That's a
new
good
pieces?
question. I don't even know the answer. I think each guy is probably different in that because each guy plays a different role. I would guess Jericho's probably the easiest because he's a 5. He's playing the 5. He's rolling. He knows exactly what his role is. I think Kuz is probably the hardest in a lot of ways. You can feel him at times. Probably should go, doesn't go. I think he's being almost too unselfish right now, in my opinion. I think I counted 3 or 4 times today where we advanced it to him early on. He was just going for it. Now he's trying to find guys. I want him to go start playing more aggressive and go downhill. I think he'll do that, but we have to get him comfortable.
I guess speaking to Kuz, what's the line on shooting a catch and shoot three or driving or cutting or
Just feel,
Okay.
you know. He'll figure that out. I think he's questioning at times. Like, you know, it seems like when he just goes up with rhythm, he makes them. You know, he had one where he was about to drive, he didn't. You know, that's again trying to get comfortable. So he'll find that.
You played Jericho a little bit with Giannis tonight.
Yeah.
Against a team as big as the Cavs, is that maybe a little bit tougher?
No, Cavs aren't big. They're big at the beginning of the game. You know, they don't play big a lot. You know, they take one of their bigs out, and for them, if you look at their minutes, they play small ball far more than they play big. You know, so probably in the playoffs they'll play big more. You know, and we'll see that. I did like them together. I just, you know, we had him and Scoot all three on. I didn't like that lineup much.
I know it's just the regular season, but you end up 0-4
Yeah.
against the Cavaliers this year. What do you feel like you take from these four
Well,
games against the Cavs?
I take from game 1 and game 4. Game 4, just watching their trust over ours offensively. We'll jump off the screen when our guys watch it. I think it's a good teacher for us. Game 1, it was us doing all those things. You know, we lost a heartbreaking game, but that's who we have to be to play against them because they've crossed over to that line of you can just see it, trust all game. We have not made that transition yet, and that's where we have to go.